and their 30-second speeches, swimsuit, and evening gown performances, the judges have now come up with the top 5 finalists. One of them will have the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity of being Miss Universe Philippines 2020. Ladies, are you ready? For the list of our top 5, the envelope will be presented by Mr. Alan Ocho, partner of Sisip, Gores, and Valayo Company, our official tabulators. Thank you very much. Amazing job. All right, let me just let all of the contenders know that this by far has been the closest top 5 that I have ever been involved in my 20 years of hosting. There is literally not even a single whole digit from 1 to 8, all right? So it is literally only fractions of a number that separate you guys. So with that said, it's time for us to now get to the top 5 finalists. Again, this is in no particular order. Here we go. Our first finalist from Quezon City, Michelle Gumabao. Congratulations. Also making it into the top 5. Congratulations, Cavite, Kimberly Hackinson. All right, down to our last 3. Also making it into the top 5. Congratulations to Bohol. Pauline Amalinks from Bohol, congratulations. We are now down to our final 2 for our final 5. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome here to the final 5 from Iloilo City, Rabia Mateo. Congratulations, and now it is time for us to find our final contender in our top 5. All right, here we go. Our final contender is from Parañaque, Maria Isabella Ismael. Congratulations once again to our top 5, and also just a word to all of the candidates. You all did phenomenal. You are all amazing and beautiful and wonderful women. And to make it this far through all of the pandemic, through all the ups and downs, through all the trials, the struggles, and the tribulations, you guys are all winners. This has been a great experience. Very, very powerful Filipino women. Congratulations. Our top 5 finalists are bracing themselves for the toughest round of the competition, because next up is the question and answer segment with a twist. That's coming right up. Miss Universe Philippines expresses its gratitude to Congressman Eric Yap for his warmest welcome to the candidates in various breathtaking spots of Benguet. As I mentioned earlier, in this first edition of Miss Universe Philippines, we shall conduct this much dreaded yet most anticipated round with a twist. To test their ability to have an eloquent answer, sustained conversation, they will be initially asked one distinct question of each of the top 5. And then This will be immediately followed by one common, relevant, and thought-provoking question for all of our top contenders. This means they won't have the time to rehearse an answer or go over something that they have practiced in their head. All right? So this will definitely test their composure throughout the entire process. So I'm sure that everybody is ready to get this going. I'm sure our candidates are ready, our judges are ready. Consider everyone at zero again. Let's start with Quezon City, Michelle Gumabao. Hello, Michelle.
Hi, good evening.
All right, I shall ask you not just one, but two questions. The second of which is the same question for all five of the top five candidates. We have actually asked all of our top five candidates to pick a number backstage, and we are going to start with you. So your first question is actually question number 2. You have 30 seconds to answer this question. At the end of 30 seconds, you will hear this.
I work
And then
in
right after
healthcare
that,
right now.
I will ask you
No,
the
I'm
question
not a
that I will
doctor
ask
or
all
a
the
nurse
other
by
candidates as
profession,
well, and you have
but
another
it is
30
my
seconds
passion to
answer
help
that as
people
well,
and
okay?
to treat them
All right.
with their illnesses. I
Here
am
we
a
go.
career woman. Even at a
First
young
question.
age, I am already
If you
holding
are under
an
strict
executive and
quarantine
director level
and
position
isolation,
in the
what is
hotel
the
that I
most
am working for.
important
I
mobile
always
app for
loved
you
writing
and why?
poetry. I am an
most
animal
important
lover,
app
so I grew
during
up
this
in a
whole
home with
quarantine was
around
my
30
Bible.
dogs and cats.
Having
I
faith
am a
in the
volunteer
midst of this
teacher
pandemic
for
was
our
very
local
vital
church,
to me,
and
not
I
only
enjoy
for
it
my
because I
mental
love being
health,
around kids.
but
I am currently
also
working as a
for
marketing
my
head
sanity.
and creative
It
director
got
for
me
a
through the toughest
franchising
of
company.
times. I was
And
able to
I
get
also
through
love milk
others
tea,
to
so
the
that's
toughest of
why
times.
tomorrow
And it
meron
kept
akong
me
magbubukas
centered,
na bagong
and it kept me
branch.
grounded.
And I also
And
work
that's
as
the
a
most
project
important thing
manager,
that I
and we
would
mainly
do in a
focus on promoting
Thank you
urban
very
music.
much.
One thing that
Are
most
you
people
ready for your
find
second question?
surprising about
Yes,
me is
bring
I
it
enjoy
on.
myself
All right,
to
here
and from my
comes.
daily activities
This
in my
pandemic has
motorcycle.
made
My dad
clear
owns
our
it. Behind all the
priorities,
glitz and
essential and
glamour is just your
non-essential.
average Joe
Where
in her
do
jeans
pageants
shirt and
stand in
helmet,
this time
who
of
just
crisis?
launched her
Time
very own
starts.
campaign, Rise Up,
As we
which
all
centers
know,
on mental health
pageants
awareness.
are
I am very fond of
very
sports such as competitive
inspiring
swimming,
event,
volleyball, and
not only to
horseback
the
riding.
Philippines, but to
I
every
am
country
also a
who
singer and a
supports
performer,
pageantry. It
and
is
I
important
joined the
to
World
stage a
Championships of
pageant and to
Performing
show the
Arts
Philippines
last
that we
2018,
are
and
much
I won
more
as a
than our
multi-medalist. We
setbacks
had
and
to
our
take a course
failures,
on
and that we
animal
are able
science,
to
where we
overcome
learned how to
any
properly
adversity.
round up a
Having a
cattle,
pageant
handle a
symbolizes
lasso,
hope,
and use
right
a
now
bullwhip.
on this
I
stage,
was
that
supposed to
is
participate
who
in
we
a
are.
rodeo,
Thank you.
but I decided to
Thank
join
you
the
very
Miss
much,
Rodeo,
Quezon City,
where I
Michelle
won the title.
Gumabao.
I speak in the African
And
language
now we move on
fluently.
to our next
Kika Onde,
candidate.
spoken by the
From
Konde tribe,
Cavite,
working in some of the most
Kimberly
rural
Hackinson,
conditions to
aka
inspire
Billy.
and introduce health initiatives. I am a child at heart, and I know that because I still
Billy,
love playing in the
will
rain,
ask you two
and I love
questions. You had a
Disney
chance to pick
movies, as
your
in
question
I am a
backstage.
Disney nerd.
After
I
30
can sing
seconds, you
along
will
to
hear
all
this.
Disney songs, both old and new. I've started
then
modeling
I'll
when
ask
I
you
was 12 because
another
I love to
question.
explore
All right,
and
you
do
ready?
new things in life. I'm a nature lover. I love to connect
Here's your
with
first
nature.
question.
I want
What
to become an
advice
inspiration
will you
to
give
the
to a
other people
first-time
so
voter
that
for
we
the
can work
2022
together in
elections?
sustaining, conserving, and protecting
We have
our
fought
environment.
long
I
and
chase
hard
the sun
for
whenever I
our
go,
right
and
to
since I'm a
suffrage.
solo traveler,
And
so I
this is
love
not
chasing
something
the
that we
sun,
should
and
waste.
you would look at the
For us to
sunset
be able
and
to
you would
complain
realize
and be
all
able
is well in the
to
universe
appreciate the
after all.
things that we
I
have
am a
as
pastor's
Filipino
kid.
citizens.
Being a pastor's
We
kid,
have
it's quite
to
hard
vote.
to join
We have to
pageants
participate
because of
in
the
selecting
stereotype
our
of what we
leaders.
wear
Thank
and
you.
even the swimsuit part.
very much.
But that did not
All right,
stop me
here
from
is your
chasing
second
this
question.
dream.
This pandemic has made clear our priorities, essential or non-essential. Where do pageants stand in this time of crisis?
I am someone who is usually an independent person. But because of this beauty pageant, I realized that I needed to ask for help. That I needed to reach out to people. And same goes for everyone else. To be able to survive something as big as this pandemic, altruism should be practiced and cooperation is always the key. Thank you.
When I
Thank you very much.
discovered the show
Round of
RuPaul's
applause
Drag
for
Race,
Cavite,
I
Kimberly
actually
Hackinson.
took a lot of inspiration in finding who
Next
I
up,
am and
we
being
shall hear
proud
from
of exactly
Bohol,
who I am. You know,
Pauline Amalix.
what I see in the drag queens is that they find their story from their experiences, they take it,
Good
and
evening.
they just
Good
make it
evening again.
in the most
How are
creative
you?
way that they can.
I love
Overwhelmed,
composing
but,
songs and I
all
play
in
the
all,
ukulele.
very grateful to
Usually
be
I
here.
play songs
Here
when
we
I'm
go.
brokenhearted
Going to be
or
fine. A couple
when I'm
questions.
pissed off
I will
from
ask
work
you
and
two
I just
questions.
write my
One,
emotions
you
through
take
songs.
backstage.
I can do
After
basic
you hear
carpentry
30
at
seconds,
home.
after you talk for 30
Growing up,
seconds,
we
you'll
would
hear
move
this.
houses. My family and I
And then
would
I'll give
move
you another 30
houses,
seconds
and
to
as a
answer
form
the
of
second
bonding,
question.
my dad and
Ready?
I would just fix things around the house, like
Your first
the
question.
shelves, even painting the
What
walls,
factors
even
influence you
masilya.
in
Marunong ako
deciding on
magmasilya,
what to
guys.
buy
I am
or
a
post
motivational
online?
speaker. I feel very blessed when
factors
people
that
actually
help me
invite
decide
me to
that
talk
is
and give
basically
speeches at
what I
various
want
events.
to
I feel like
put out
everything
there,
that I've been
what I
through in
want to
life,
show the world
everything
about
that
myself,
God has put
how
me
I
through,
want
I
to
can
portray
use
myself.
and inspire a
What
lot of
matters
people and really
most
make a difference through
is that we know who
During
we
my free
are,
time,
that we are
I
true
go
to
to
our
church
authentic
every
selves,
Sunday,
and that we
parang
always
hindi
try
kompleto
our
yung
best
araw ko
to
kapag
show
hindi ako
and share
nakapag-
that to the
church.
rest of the world,
Mahalaga rin sa akin
and
yung bonding
hopefully
ng
inspire
family.
them
Kasi
to do
kapag
the same.
strong yung relationship mo with your family,
Here is your
parang
second question.
wala nang kulang. Lahat
This
masaya at
pandemic
lahat ay
has made
nagmamahalan.
clear our
I'm actually no
priorities,
stranger to
essential and
failures.
non-essential.
I started my business when I was
Pageants
18,
stand
selling
in this
pastries
time
at
of
our
crisis.
local cafeteria. I
think
had to close it
pageants
down a
are
few
now
days
an
later
amazing
because it wasn't
platform
selling well.
to show
But I
that
still persevered,
not
and
all
today
our
I'm a
dreams
fashion
are
designer and CEO
canceled.
of my
They're
own
just put on
clothing
hold.
line. I still
And for
keep
us,
my dad's
we're
phone
lucky that
number.
we're still able to make
He died
this
when I was
one
only
dream come
17
true.
years old.
To stand
Up till
here,
now,
to
I still
spread hope,
text him
to
and call
rally
him
people together
as
in
if he's
action
still
and
alive.
conversation,
Because it's my biggest
and spark
inspiration,
change.
and I really want to
And
make him
together,
proud.
I'm
I'm an
sure
education
we
student
can make a
and I
positive
value
impact
health.
out there
So
on this
most of the
stage.
time,
That is
I
the
spend it
essence of beauty
on
pageants
working
in the
out
time of the
and
pandemic.
doing physical fitness
Thank you very
activities,
much,
and it
ladies and
makes me
gentlemen.
happy.
Bohol.
I'm very passionate
Pauline
about
Amalix.
reading poetry. And hopefully
Now
one
let's
day I
call
can have my
on
own
Iloilo.
treehouse by the beach and grow my
Rabia
own
Mateo.
vegetables and have a sustainable and healthy
Good
lifestyle.
evening.
I am a licensed criminologist.
How are you
I love
doing?
sports and I'm playing
nervous.
basketball. In fact, I am a center of my team.
For everybody. Okay. So I will ask you two questions. You're able to choose a number backstage. After you talk for 30 seconds, you will hear this. And then I will ask another question where you can see another 30 seconds. Clear? All right, here we go. Your first question. If you could create a new paper currency with the image of any Filipino on it, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
If I were given the chance, I want to use the face of Miriam Defensor Santiago. For those who don't know, she was an Ilongga, but what I admired about her is that she used her knowledge, her voice to serve the country. And I want to be somebody like her, somebody who puts her heart, her passion into action. And after all, she is the best president that we never had.
Okay, it's time for your second question. This pandemic has made clear our priorities, essential or non-essential. Where do pageants stand in this time of crisis?
As a candidate, I know I'm not just the face of Iloilo City, but I am here carrying hope and as a symbol of light in the darkest times. And as of the moment, I want to help my community. I want to use my strength to make an impact. And that is the essence of beauty pageant. It gives us the power to make a difference.
Well said, Iloilo. Rabia Mateo. All right, now we call on our final contestant. Parañaque, Maria Isabella Ismael. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, everybody.
You seem very confident.
It might just be my voice.
Okay. Let's see. So I will ask you two questions. You were able to pick a number backstage. After you talk for 30 seconds, you will hear a chime like this. Then I will ask you another question. At the end of 30 seconds, you will hear a chime as well. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Your first question. To a child who has never seen a pageant, how would you describe a beauty queen?
I would tell that child that a beauty queen is somebody who is, first and foremost, a human being. She's somebody that is proud of who she is, but most importantly, she is somebody that brings hope. When she wears that crown on her head, it's not just because she's the most beautiful girl in the room, but it's because she's the woman who inspires hope. She's the woman who inspires love and productivity and somebody being authentic. And a beauty queen is somebody that we should always look up to.
Thank you. Time for your second question. This pandemic has made clear our priorities, essential or non-essential. Where do pageants stand in a time of crisis?
In my experience with the pandemic and being in one of the most prestigious pageants in the Philippines, I've realized that pageants are something that can give Filipinos hope, and it's something that can give Filipinos something to look forward to. It's something that we as Filipinos, as a pageant-loving nation, it's something that we're so proud of. It's something that gives us life. And that's the relevance of what a pageant is. We help each other out, we help other people, and we help ourselves grow. We help each other prosper through any negative aspect.
Thank you very much. Round of applause, Parañaque, Maria Isabella Ismael. Thank you so much. And that concludes the final phase of what must have been the longest journey of our candidates in any local pageant, actually in any pageant in the history of pageants. Over 8 months since their red carpet media presentation in February, leaving only these 5 confident, beautiful, and empowered Filipinos standing right here on our stage tonight. Let's go ahead and take a final look at the 5 phenomenal contenders for the crown of Miss Universe Philippines 2020, starting with Quezon City, Michelle Gumabao. Thank you, Michelle. Next up, Cavite, Kimberly Billy Hackinson. Thank you so much, Billy. Next up from Bohol, Pauline Amalinks. Thank you so much, Bohol, Pauline Amalinks. Next up, let's see Iloilo, Rabia Mateo. Thank you so much, Iloilo. And finally, Parañaque, Maria Isabella Ismael.